Here's a video of Conservation Craze board game. Idea is to get your character to obtain enough food and populations before the humans take over. There are several pawns in this game. You can be a duck, so here's the duck populations and the pawn. Bear, cougar, squirrel, turtle, and the bats, fishers, and wolves little pawn is not here yet. It's on its way, so I have a car for the bat today for test play. Fisher is a cat for test play today, and for the wolves is the Scotty dog. There are events that happen in the game, such as freeway, mining, nature preserve, caves, logging, and national parks created, and there are tabs that go on the different game pieces, game board pieces, when that event occurs. There are houses that can be built and settlements. There are food tokens, which is the ultimate goal of the game, is to earn enough food tokens. The person who wins the most food tokens wins the game. Of course, humans are settling, so there are human cards. And some of the human cards include, most of them are settlements expand, but there's event cards like mosquitoes or creating safe passage, so corridors. And if there's corridors created, then there's a corridor token that goes in those locations so that the animals can cross through. Different things can happen. National park created. So there's a human turn to this element. And then there's event cards. Event cards are what every player takes each turn. Different things happen based on what's on the card. So humans will build a freeway. Sometimes it's a good thing for you, sometimes it's a bad thing for you. You can get use cards that you save for when you need to use them, such as these two. You can get extinction event cards, which have you move your populations back to an area or kill you off, depending on the particular extinction event. You have things that happen that are good, such as humans do something good for your environment, and you gain food and population. Every time you get a new population per turn, you get food gained. For this particular game, there are call to action cards. Call to action cards, there are several of them through the deck of cards, have to be shared on social media of some sort for a big gain of food, for food gained for this particular event. Food gained for different events as you go through another use card. Humans begin logging, and cards like this is when you end up placing those tokens on the different game board locations. The different game board locations are marked out. Populations increase based on territory and what type of pawn you are. Areas marked with the little star are better for wolves and coyotes, and they populate faster. The numbers on the board game are where human settlements start from, and there's a human game turn effort for the game, which tells you how the humans can settle and populate at these different locations. That's done by roll of the dice. So they expand where the dice is rolled, and then they expand at that location. Human is played by a different person each time, counterclockwise, starting by the oldest person. I think that's about it. There's a whole rule book that goes with this, and a lot of different cards. There's probably about 70 different events that can happen throughout the game. Some good for you, some bad for you. It's rather random. So it's a lot of fun. So we're going to game test this tonight and see how it plays out. Make some typo changes and fix it up.